The following program was produced or sponsored by a community member. The content, views, and opinions expressed are the sole responsibility of the producer and do not reflect those of Malden Access Television, the City of Malden, or your cable provider. MATV welcomes your comments. Please call us at 781-321-6400 or email us at access@matv.org.
Welcome, all the sports fans, to another edition of the MNBL action. I am your host, the Dudster, Nestor Dudley, along with Nick DeFeese, Emerson College student. Nick, welcome aboard.
How you doing?
This is going to be the first time Nick and I have had an opportunity to work together and, of course, go ref go on the camera. First game, Nick, we have a team that is unblemished, the 8-0 Pistons, going up against a Kings team who is the second hottest team in the league, winners of 4 straight, 4-4.
Yeah, I see that. I think the Pistons want to stay on top today and keep with their undefeated streak, as well as the Kings trying to keep their streak alive as well. I see both teams have made some trades, and we'll see how they do.
The Kings are trying to come into madness contention as the Kings, their record's 4-4. We can look at the stats. The Kings are 4-4, along with the Bullets. The Bullets did defeat the Kings the first time they played, but that was before the trades. The Sonics are 5-4. So those 3 teams are fighting for 2 slots. Lakers are secure in second place right now, not a lock, 6-3, and the Pistons are 8-0. And the Pistons, Nick, have themselves a tough weekend. They have the Kings today, and they have the Lakers tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. We'll see from this game what adjustments they make.
Kings win the tap, and the J-Man pass it to Taekwon. It seemed like there was smackers of the flesh, but no whistle.
That was definitely a foul right there.
Big Toe, he's going to take all 3 of these. Drains it.
Beautiful 3.
Pistons come out and hit themselves a triple. It looked like that McMillan might have got away with steps there, Nick.
Yeah, I think so. They're looking for the open shooter.
Oh,
they're really trapping him here.
I think that was a 5-second trap. But you know what? I just noticed something, Nick, that this official is here by himself. The other official hasn't come yet.
Yeah, you're right. They come down with the rebound.
There's a whole lot of movement, but ain't no points being scored.
They're really fighting over the ball under the net.
Good save by McMillan.
He should dump it out, but he takes it himself.
Oh, Nick, I have to tell you, if there was a team that has worked hard for 2 points, it was the Kings just then.
Absolutely. That hustle is going to give them points.
Bell and Daniel just crossed over the J-Man, taking it to the rack.
Nice rebound.
That was a nice follow-up by Hervé Charles.
I think we're going to see a lot of scoring today.
J-Man ends it to Taekwon Ross, decides to pull it back out. Hagos, who was a guest on this week's Around the Rim. Wide open shot. Weak side rebound by the J-Man.
He's denied under the net by number 5.
They got him for steps, Nick.
That's the 3rd travel I've seen so far. This one was called, though.
Danny Biteau to Hervé Charles. He takes an open shot. That was an ugly shot, Nick.
Very unorthodox. He landed it, though.
7-2 early lead by the undefeated Pistons. Hagos hesitated. And you hear Coach Higgins.
He's absolutely right. There was a foul.
You're going to hear him all day, Nick, whether or not he's right or what.
Bell and Daniel with the 2.
The Kings take a quick timeout, Nick. They are down by 7, 9-2, and we've only played 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, they got to make some adjustments already. You see that the Pistons have come out strong, come out fast. the Kings are working hard, they're hustling, but they're just not taking good shots. They're getting denied under the hoop.
What adjustments do you think that the Kings should make?
They should use their size. I think they have more size than the Pistons, and they should work some interior passing, post guys up, get some easy twos.
Their first 2 points, actually their only 2 points, certainly wasn't easy. They worked and worked, but they did what you suggested for them to do, which is to crash the paint.
Exactly. They should really start using their superior size. I'm sure Coach is talking about that right now.
And Glenn Higgins getting ready to blow a gasket.
Yeah.
That vein in front of his head. Pop it.
He doesn't seem too happy.
Taquan Ross. They got him for steps, Nick.
I have the ball.
I was just going to say, I have to disagree with Coach Glenn Higgins' assessment. Taquan Ross.
He had the guy open. He didn't see him.
That's why he's not the point guard, Nick.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be bringing up the ball. The J-man, he actually got away with steps.
Yeah.
Nick, I think they just went over that, and I don't know why he stopped at Pop. He should have gone to the rim.
He should have gone to the rim. He had the opening. He hesitated.
Hervé Charles.
Wow, he really pulls that ball back far. There's the pass, and that's the 2.
Just to clear that up, it is only a technical foul when it affects the shot.
Yeah. There we go. You can't miss that layup right there.
No, you gotta capitalize on it. That was a blown bunny.
It was right there for him. He has the inbounds.
DiGiovanni kicks it to Ross.
Yeah, he threw that up too hard.
And Beto.
Good little move.
1-on-3, that was ill-advised. I think if I was him, I would have stopped right here.
Yeah,
He had his
it out to the outside.
He had his cousin Bill and Daniel on the wing.
Yeah. That would have been an easy 3, I think, for them.
And this team leads the leagues in threes.
As you said before, they live and die by the 3. It's a nice play by number 5 by the Pistons.
I tell you, Nick, I like sitting courtside, but it's certainly a disadvantage is you've got all this traffic in front of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's hard to see who's who.
You got the coaches wanting to go on the court. There we go.
Oh, that was a nice spin move by Hitzahagos. He just couldn't get it to drop.
Yeah.
Glenn Higgins was looking for a foul. He wasn't even touched.
You got an unfriendly bounce there, but it was a good play.
And Nick, something that you'll learn when Coach Camazon is sitting that way. As we said, Bell and Daniel hit all 3. Not Bell and Daniel. Danny Beto.
Danny Beto.
I was trying to give you some information. When Commissioner Camazon is sitting like that with his ear covered, that means that Glenn Higgins is yelling and he has a headache.
I don't think he's going to stop screaming in this game. He's got a lot to scream about, though.
Ross to DiGiovanni, kicks it out to the J-man.
Where was the pick there?
I don't know where the pick's at. I know where they wasn't. They wasn't there.
There we go. What a move.
Nice move, Nick.
Nice hesitation.
Oh, this is not football. Oh, both of them. You know what? I like that, Nick, because these players, they got a little confused. They thought it was football. They thought they was on the line. They thought they were in the red zone, Nick.
Get a little physical with each other.
Basketball is a physical
It
sport,
is a
Nick,
physical sport.
but it ain't that physical.
Yeah.
There are rules.
Nice tip from McMillan.
Piston ball was off on the J-man.
Got trapped in the corner. He had nowhere to go. Coach is not happy right now.
Nice interception by McMillan.
He got lucky there. It fell into his hands. He's really throwing those against the glass.
You have the Kings players on the court yelling at the coaches saying, take this person out. They're going up against a team, Nick, that's completely unblemished.
Pretty much. Yeah, you're right. They need to stop yelling at the coach and start playing the game themselves.
Eddie Pierre checks in for Danny Pitot, and earlier Lucas Enjemy checked in for, I don't know who he checked in for, but Lucas Enjemy checked in.
He's a good shooter, Lucas.
Yes, he is their true point guard on the team. And when you have the three, when you have Enjemy, Pitot, and Daniel, they really spread the floor because all three of them can hit those threes.
Yeah, exactly. Fell right out of his hands. He had it. He should kick it out. There you go.
Hervé Charles is just chucking up everything he gets his hands on, Nick.
He sees an opening and takes a shot.
Either he doesn't see the opening, he takes the shot.
He said, I want to shoot today.
Nice tapping. Hey, you know what I just noticed, Nick? That head coach Paul Conrad for the Pistons is not here. This is Anthony Guerrero, who was on Paul Conrad's team in 2003 when they won the championship.
Really?
Yes. He was a senior.
Little guest coach here.
When he was a sophomore, Nick, he was on the 2001 Pistons team. They lost the championship to the Kings of that year. That was his sophomore year. And go, ref, go. Okay, I got you.
We got two refs now. Now Daniel with a good move. Passes it out.
To Enjemy, back rims it.
Good vision by Daniel. McMillan.
Oh, Enjemy looked down. He might have twisted an ankle. Matter of fact, his ankle's taped up, which is probably why he didn't start, because he's a starter.
Yeah. There you go. He looks all right, though.
McMillan is decent at the line where everything is free.
He's a 61.5% free throw shooter. Hey, Glenn, do you have the updated stats?
Yeah, they're in there. I got to save them. I don't have them.
Hopefully by halftime we'll have the official stats. The stats we have are the official, unofficial stats.
Officially unofficial.
Officially unofficial.
They got a big lead right here. We'll see if they slow the play down.
Eddie Pierre kicks it to Hervé Charles, who's just throwing up everything he gets his hands on, Nick.
He's just trucking it up there. Well, when you're up by 11. That was a nice play by number 7 on the Kings.
That's what the Kings need to do. They need to try to spread the defense of the Pistons.
And they need to attack the basket. Finds the open man.
Inside to Washington. Kicks it back out to Bell and Daniel. Three seconds. Oh no, black 16 with the
That's McMillan.
McMillan. McMillan has a pair of fouls, and we haven't even played a complete 10 minutes yet.
Nice pass. That was great court vision right there. Jimmy tried to break up the pass, and he gets a foul. We're seeing Ricky Douglas enter the game.
This is the first time Ricky Douglas
Has played with a Pistons uniform?
And played Pistons uniform, and he has just been made to take off his wristband. Ricky Douglas shaved his head. He's trying to go incognito, but we all know who it is. I think that says it all right there,
Yeah.
Nick.
What we've been saying the whole game. He had it inside and he didn't take it.
Eddie Pierre. Oh, they got 40 seconds to do something, Nick. Down by 11, 18-7.
It's a good pass right there.
That's to Chabray.
Nice rebound.
Teddy Francois comes out on the rebound. Black retains. We have to get this referee's name. I love this referee.
He's really taking a stand here. You got to land those layups. They had 17 seconds.
He seatbelted the other two coaches, but they're not sitting down. They could be on a receiving end on a technical. He'd be on a hot hit list.
Unfairly bounced right there.
Pistons ball with 5.5 ticks left to go in the first.
It's King's ball, actually. Yeah, King's ball.
I stand to be corrected. King's ball, but it's still 5.5 ticks left to go.
Let's see what they do. He loses it. He just couldn't hold on to it.
And Nick, was there an uglier 5.5 ticks that you ever seen?
No, I've never seen one. I saw a few rolling on the floor with the ball out of his hands.
At the end of the first 10, the Pistons are up by 11, 18-7. Nick, what does the Kings have to do to get back into this ball game? We have 30 minutes, but I see them collapsing.
I mean, like we said before, they need to get more physical. They need to move without the ball, get under the net, and get to the hoop. I don't know what they're doing. They're standing on the baseline trying to make passes. They're getting trapped. Get under the hoop. Use your size. That's what they have to do.
And if you're the Pistons, you're up by 11. You pretty much had your way the first 10 minutes. What should you do for these next 10 minutes?
I mean, just slow the game down. Take the shots you have been taking. Obviously, they're working. They're up by 11. Just slow the game down. Take the threes that they always do. They'll find the open man. And they'll sink, because they are sinking.
Pistons, once again, are undefeated. They're 8-0. They're trying to improve to 9-0. The Kings are trying to get into madness contention. They're trying to get into one of the top 4 slots. Kings are 4-4. Bullets are 4-4. Sonics are 5-4. Kings really need this win, Nick.
It looks grim right now, though. We'll see as the game goes on.
Eddie Pierre with the ball. Kicks it out to Ricky Douglas.
If you look at the Pistons, they move without the ball much better than the Kings. They're looking for the passes.
They are more fundamentally sound than the Kings. You can make an argument they're the most fundamentally sound team in the MNBL because they have yet to lose a game.
Their record shows it, you're right. Nice interception by 19.
By Teddy Francois.
There you go. There's the pass. I've seen them miss 5 or 6 layups already.
They're leaving a lot of points on the floor, Nick, and that was right in his hands.
Absolutely. The coach says, don't just throw it up, Eddie, and I think he's right.
Fouls on Eddie Pierre. I was trying to listen to see who the foul was on. A lot of noise down here. I'm used to being elevated, Nick. There's a lot of noise down here at the court side.
Yeah, a lot of noise.
Eddie Pierre, he should slow it down. They got him for steps. He got pushed by Ricky Douglas.
I don't know about that call.
The Kings are going 1-on-5, Nick, and that's just not gonna work.
They're not moving right here. They're not moving. No one's moving. Give them something to pass to. There you go. No pass. They have quite a bit to work on.
Taquan Ross has been on the floor. Now, Ricky Douglas has only been to 2 Pistons practices, but he's moving without the ball, and it was in and out.
Just basic basketball fundamentals.
Well, Nick, we've played 2.5 minutes, and neither team has scored.
No. Both not making very good plays as the period has started.
Pierre.
No one's moving. Nice move. They should get this. And they do. Nice layup.
That's how to be unselfish.
This is a beautiful pass.
Kings cut the score in half, 18-9.
And they get the rebound. It's open.
Eddie DiGiovanni.
He draws the foul. Let's see if he sinks these. Get some points for his team.
The next foul that the Pistons commit, Nick, the Kings will be in the bonus.
He misses the first one. You got to make these easy points on the line, especially when your team is down by 9.
I mean, Nick, they're free.
He misses both. It's a real missed opportunity right there.
If DiGiovanni is basket hanging for the Kings, Nick, that means he's not playing defense.
No, he's not. Nice play by Washington.
Well,
I don't see this lead getting cut by much more.
no, we played 5 minutes and there's only been a basket for each team.
That looked like that hurt.
That's how to want it.
He's gonna feel it.
Hagos. And they call on Hagos. And Dimitris Lodemus checks in for the first time. Check.
The ball was in play, and they sub guys in. What do you think about this?
I want to listen to everything first before I give my opinion.
Coming from one official to another, I gotta say, this official loves to give out technicals. It's my kind of official.
Oh, mine too.
They give a technical to the Kings all game.
Basically what happened is that there's a violation on the Kings because they checked in, they didn't wait for the referee's whistle to allow the sub to come in, okay? The scorer's table did press the buzzer, okay? Keep in mind this is a rec league. So some rules can be kind of like relaxed. This is this official's first time here. If there are certain court rules or leeways that are special, then that should be given, that information should be given to the official.
Yeah, before the game.
Before the game, exactly. If that information is not given to the official still has to maintain the integrity of officiating the basketball game. And based on the natural rules of officiating the basketball game, that is a technical.
It's a technical, and that's that.
And plus, I got to use integrity in the sentence. That's a vocabulary.
There you go. Still discussing here.
The scorers tables is telling the officials to control the game. This is your game. And it is their game. You know, so, I mean, if you're the Kings coaching squad, you're given a break because they were given the seatbelt warning and they were still standing, the assistant coaches.
Yeah. When you have 3 coaches standing up, things can get confusing. See him attack the net?
And McMillan scores it.
That was a nice play right there. That's the kind of plays we got to see out of the Kings today.
Ricky Douglas passes inside to Washington. That was a nice move by Washington.
Nice move under the net. Those are the kind of plays we got to see out of the Kings if they want to get in this game. I've never seen that before.
I actually missed that. My phone was ringing.
He shot it from behind the backboard into the net.
That's good.
I don't know if he was really planning that.
Probably not.
But it sunk.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good.
Well, they'll take any points they can get right now. That makes for an exciting game. Attack the rim. They get the re. And he's fouled. Now they're going to go to the line.
That was a nice rebound by Lodemus, but Lodemus is not a good shooter at the line where everything is free. And I bet you, Nick, he's going to miss them both. That's how confident I am.
For his team's sake, let's hope he gets at least one. They're down by 10 right now with 2:47 left in the game.
Oh!
Yeah, he sunk one.
Made a liar out of me. Maybe he heard me.
Maybe he did. And he sinks the second
It's
one.
a both. Maybe he just needed to change his colors from black and red to black and white. But he's still wearing his Sixers sneakers.
He had the open shot, he didn't take it.
Just going to say, Pistons swinging that ball inside to Sands.
If you watch, they're moving. Nice shot by Ricky Douglas.
Ricky Douglas.
Great baseline shot right there.
He seemed to fit nicely into the Pistons' system so far.
Seems to be working. Looks like he got smacked up a little bit there.
Technical on Johnny Mack. Dimitri? No. On number 16. 16.
McMillan, upset with the play, says something, and he gets a technical for his team.
John McMillan has three fouls. That's a pair and a half. One technical.
Bellin Daniel gets the first one. One of the better shooters in the league.
Yes.
Sinks the second, too. The lead is extended to 12 now.
One isn't. Inside the Sands. Vito loses it.
Fell right out of his fingers.
Kings just took a timeout. 27-15. The Kings are down by 12, Nick.
It seems like the Pistons are keeping that steady lead. They're really moving the ball slow and just taking good shots. It's just going to continue. The Kings need to get their head in the game.
What they need to do, I mean, they don't even have a united huddle. We have a player, Taquan Watson, that's not even a huddle. And that's what I'm talking about, Nick. The first 4 games of the Kings this season, this is what we saw. We saw everybody not being on the same page. They're not even reading the same book, nor are they in the same library.
We're seeing them revert to old habits.
They were riding high.
That could happen after trades. You know, certain players come into the mix, and things become different. The unity that was once there is just not there. They need to play as a team or they're going to lose this game, making the playoff picture a little more grim.
Ross, he actually traveled. He got away with one. Douglas, fast break into Bell and Daniel. And Taquan Watts clipped him. Oh, I think he's down. He's down. He's hurt.
So he really tackled him right there.
Taquan Ross, technical foul.
A lot of mouths on the King side.
These Kings, haven't they learned you don't mess with the man in the black and white striped shirts? What do they want to argue with the referees for? The call has been made. They're not going to win the argument.
They're not going to win the argument because they don't make the calls. They play the game and that's it. Bell and Daniel getting a lot of easy points from these technicals.
And head coach Paul Conrad is missing one hell of a game. Anthony Guerrero, he comes home with a W. He definitely has job security.
Seems to be coaching a very good game so far. 29-15 is the game, Pistons.
And that's what you call accidental offense. That tap in was by Ricky Douglas.
Beautiful play. Ricky went for the around-the-back pass.
And that's what he used to do for the Sixers for 2 years.
Flashy, but it didn't land that time.
Dimitri Lodemus, he was half in the act.
That's an and one right there. Showed some good free throw shooting before. Let's see if he lands this one as well.
Bell and Daniel on the giddy-up.
Oh, that was a nice move right there. That was a serious play right there by Bell and Daniel.
You know what? The Pistons are having fun now, Nick. They're having fun. The J-man knocked outside by Washington. Kings ball. 48 ticks left to go in the first half, Nick.
He seems to like that baseline, but every time he goes there, he gets strapped. There he is on the baseline again. He passes it out. 43 seconds left in the game. In the second period, excuse me. That's half court.
No, Ricky Douglas knocked it out of his hand.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not Ricky Douglas, Ricky McCoy.
There you go. A steal by Bowman. Oh, man.
Got him for double dribblage. Teddy Francois with a nice fake. Just couldn't fall.
Got an unfriendly bounce right there, but it was a good play. 20 seconds left on the clock.
Ricky McCoy passed it to Bell and Daniel. Into Sands.
Nice play by Sands. He was completely wide open under the net. No one around him.
Teddy Francois trying to draw the foul.
He called the foul.
He should be shooting 3. They're putting up 2. Was he inside the 2? I mean, inside the arc?
No, he was outside. He's going to get 3. He's getting 2, actually. It looked like he was outside from our angle.
I thought he was too, Nick.
Ref's having a good time here, I can tell.
Yes, he is. He's smart. I like him. We got to get his name. I like him.
He's having a good game.
Hope he comes back.
How could you not with the coaches screaming all the game?
Oh, this is halftime. At the end of the half, the Kings are down by a whole heap of points, 35-18.
Absolutely. They have to make a couple adjustments here. They're not passing well into the net. They're not attacking the rim. And they're just not moving without the ball. We'll see what they do at halftime.
The Kings need to regroup. They need to stop arguing with the coaches. They need to stop arguing with the referees table.
Absolutely.
They need to stop arguing with everybody. For Nick, go ref go. Nesta, we see at the half.
See you at the half.
Back at the half, Nesta Dudley, Chris the Face, go ref go behind the camera. Chris the Face, Nick the Face. I'm sorry,
Don't worry
Nick.
about it.
I'm sorry, Nick. But I caught it before you corrected me.
Yeah,
35-18 Pistons. That's okay. You could call me Charlie or something.
All right, Charlie. See what adjustments the Kings made at half.
I thought Bellingham was going to stroke that 3, but Bateau's going to take a long-distance 3.
And with the rebound under the net.
I'm not even sure I know who that player is.
That's a nice play right there.
That was Mackenzie Noel. I didn't even recognize him. Lodemus was the nice rebound. Hagos.
Irving, step up.
Lodemus down there cleaning.
Getting all the rebounds under there.
Go.
Lodemus has done more work in the paint on that occasion than he did for a season and a half for the Sixers. I'm serious.
Go, Rick.
He got hacked right there under the net. He's practicing his free throws at halftime. Let's see if it helps.
Foul on Hervé Charles.
They're going to attack the rim, they're going to get points, and they're going to go to the line. It's the only way they're going to get back in this game. He sinks his first one. Nice stroke there. Really misses his second one.
Yeah, that was an ugly shot.
That was not a good shot.
To the house, Rick.
Ricky McCoy. To Bill and Daniel.
Yo, Hervé, you're playing fine.
Back to McCoy. Still Pistons ball.
From the top, Hervé. From the top.
That's going to be a foul on McMillan. If that's on him, it's 4. That's 4 fouls. That's 2 pairs.
He's calling to keep him in.
McMillan's down. 4 fouls. He wants... He wants to argue the system. And he'll get his next foul, and he'll foul out of the game. And Ricky McCoy's looking at him. That was a travel.
That was a travel right there.
Go Ref Go just came out with a point. He'd only have 3 if he kept his mouth shut.
A nice rebound off your own shot. Passes it out. You can't miss those.
Taquan Watts long distance, and it's going to stay down here. Stay Kings ball. Bell and Daniel.
1v4. All right, his team resets.
Kicks it out to Danny Bateau. I thought he was going to stroke it. Well, for one thing, that baseline pass should have never gone through, Nick.
No, absolutely not. We haven't talked much about the defense on the Kings. Well, there's really not much to talk about.
No, they're not playing it.
No, they're really not. They're just standing there.
They have foregoed the defense to try to rely on their offense to get them back into this game. But their offense isn't
None of them have their hands up. And that's what's going to happen right there. Another 3-point by Danny.
That was 2. I think that was 2.
Okay.
Yeah, that was 2.
That was 2 by Bell and Daniel.
Yeah, it was a deep double.
They're not moving. Look, they're just standing around. It's not how you're going to get the ball.
They're down by 20.
Coach is screaming, move, move. And he's right.
Three-second violation. And Nick, the Kings made a trade to get John McMillan because they needed a true point guard. They needed somebody to handle the rock.
To facilitate the offense.
To facilitate the offense, exactly. He's on the bench with 4 fouls. That's 2 pairs. There's no one out there to facilitate the offense.
No, you're right. And he hasn't facilitated much offense this game. They only have 19 points. They're down by 20 in the third period.
You know, I mean, the Kings have to make stops and capitalize. The Pistons, they can exchange baskets for the rest of the game. They're golden. Nice strong move, big man move by Dimitri Lodemus.
Using his size, attacking the boards. That's what they need to do. Coach is screaming, pressure the ball, and he's right. Pressure him. They're just standing right in front of him. They're not doing anything.
Meanwhile, precious time's ticking away. That was an awkward shot by Danny Bateau.
He almost landed it, too.
Ha goes to Ross.
I don't know what that pass was.
I'll tell you what it wasn't. It wasn't there.
Yeah. He really should have slowed it down right there and found the open man.
That was a nice pass.
And a nice play by Bell and Daniel.
So unselfish. That's 3 fouls on Danny Bateau, Nick. That's a pair and a half.
That was a nice pass. I don't know how he missed that layup. And another missed layup.
Bell and Daniel.
Some nice moves. Ricky McCoy has the open shot.
I thought McCoy was going to shoot it. He was better off if he did take that shot.
Instead, he decides to pass it to the other team. Nice spin move. Nice pass. Beautiful shot. That's offense right there.
Ricky McCoy and Hervé Childs is shooting up everything he gets his hands on. I don't think he passed it yet, Nick.
I haven't seen a pass from him yet.
And the real McCoy, one Ricky to another. Taking him off. Ricky Douglas, that's what he usually does. He gets his hands and just chucks it up.
That's how we get so many points. Nice play.
Hooping the hum.
One-on-one with Ricky Douglas, and he gets it.
Ravi Pandey checks in the game for the first time, Nick, for the Kings.
Some fresh legs.
Very fresh legs. Oh, he's enforcing the tuck. Oh, black one bumped into the ref. That's a second technical. He's gone for the game.
I don't know what to say about that. That's not basketball right there.
We have a saying in the MNBL. Because the Kings were going to shoot the ball first. First, I want to tell Nick the saying. We have a saying down here. We're thinking of 3 letters. L-O-T, lack o' intelligence. And, and that's what happened. Now to catch up the fans what was going on. The Kings were shooting the foul shot, okay? Taquan Ross was told to tuck in his jersey. He refused to tuck in his jersey. So then the referee said to the bench, take number 1 out until he learns to tuck in his jersey. Number 1, refusing to tuck in his jersey, walked by the ref and brushed him like this. Okay, I know the fans can't see me. Brushed him like this, you know? And then he got the technical because he's not going to put up with a player doing that, which is correct.
He's right.
2 technicals, he's gone for today. And I think he's gone tomorrow, too. I have to read the bylaws. Matter of fact, he's gone tomorrow, Nick. He is gone the next game they play.
For not tucking in his shirt, that's pretty inexcusable.
You know, I mean, during the flow of the game, your shirts are going to get untucked.
Yes.
And it is a rule to tuck in your jersey. And so when the men in the black and white striped shirt, you know, tell you to do something, you just have to do it.
Absolutely. That pass was almost intercepted. Nice play.
Lodamus, although he didn't have to put the ball on the floor, Nick, he was right there. Coach Glenn Higgins did a good job by telling Taquan Ross, who finished the game on the bench.
And he's right. He came back. Whoa, what a move right there.
Nice move by Teddy Francois.
Serious move. That's the play of the game right there.
Kings cut it to 13, Nick.
Ah, you can't miss that pass. Didn't even jump, though. The Kings play some defense. They can really cut this lead down.
Ricky Douglas.
Awkward shot, but he lands it.
Very awkward. He had shoot this by before the pass was even committed to him.
McMillan had 4 guys open, but he wanted to take it himself. He gets to the line though, so.
And you want to, and I want to think that the only reason why McMillan's in the game right now is because Taquan Ross has been ejected. Because McMillan has 2 fouls. I mean 4 fouls. That's 2 pairs.
He misses the first. It's a nice stroke by McMillan. The lead's down to 14, previously at 20.
That's a couple of touchdowns. Oh, Daniel got away with chips. Nice.
You can't let him get that rebound like that. You got to come down with it. And he does. And he throws the interception. And he's denied. Good play by Lodamus.
65 ticks to do something.
You can't lose that right there. That was an easy 2.
Inside to Sands. Coughs it. Nope.
49 seconds left. And he lands the shot.
Eddie Pierre knocks it down.
Another off-balance shot that goes down for the Pistons. And one. And he gets to the line again. McMillan off the bench making some plays for his team.
Maybe McMillan has realized if I just play the game, don't try to buck the system, I can help this team.
Exactly.
Quit looking for a bailout.
Nice play. Really cutting this lead down.
Dimitri Lodamus cleaning it up.
The lead is now down to 12.
Ricky Douglas.
6-3. Nice stroke.
Lodemus is going to take all 3 of these, but McMillan cleaning it up. Pistons call a timeout with 3.7 ticks left to go in the third, Nick.
They see the Kings are facilitating some offense, and they want to kill their momentum.
Nick, I don't know if I would burn a timeout at this time.
I don't know why either. Coach, inexperienced by the coach. That's what the cameraman says.
Go, Rev, go. Now, Coach Glenn Higgins is out there asking questions. You know what? He should have asked questions at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, earlier he should have talked to the ref.
You know, I don't know what the question was, but the referee did say, if this happens, I'm going to call it all game. So whatever it is, so Glenn Higgins is asking about something, obviously.
This is something that we can't see because we're not on the court right now.
We're not on the court. I would have loved to have gone over there with a wireless mic and been a part of that conversation. Well, not to be a part of it, just to document it.
Yeah.
But that ain't going to happen. It'll be 3.
Just missed it.
At the end of 30, the Pistons 15 points better than the Kings. 50-35, Nick.
That's the game. It's been like that all game. Has had a steady lead, and the Kings just can't seem to get a swing going their way.
Just think, Nick, when the Kings went on a serious run, they shaved it to 12.
Yeah. That's pretty much been the closest they've been all game. Pistons just stick with what they're doing, and they're going to win this game. Only 10 minutes left.
Well, the Kings have 10 minutes to try to outscore the Pistons by 16 points.
Good luck. Good luck. The Pistons are just taking everything.
Hagos to Francois.
A little bit of a travel there, but it wasn't called.
Hagos.
Hold that down. That's up. Good job, good job.
Francois fighting for the ball, couldn't save it. Piston ball. Yeah, now
He can hold the ball all game.
Bell and Daniels doing good. The clock is certainly on their side. They don't have to go down there and run and gun. Washington, that was an awkward shot.
I don't know what that was.
Load of mistravel.
They really got to pressure the ball on defense, and they haven't so far.
That's a long 3.
And he sinks it.
Butter. NBN, nothing but net.
Oh, man. We've seen that side a few times today.
Take that dog. Take it down. Come on.
Getting to the line again. The third time in the last 10 minutes.
Chuck Washington has 4 fouls. That's 2 pairs. He's only steady climb on that dirty dozen list. Chuck Washington's coming out, and they put in Hervé Childs, the man that shoots everything he gets. He gets his little piggies on.
The real striker on the Pistons. He hasn't sunk many yet, though.
No, he hasn't. Danny Bitoda
From the baseline.
Kyle Rufo.
Really facilitating the offense right there. And it's stolen from him.
That was the correct call. It went off the Pistons. It went off the Pistons. That was the correct call.
He was down there too, and the other ref down the court saw it, and he didn't.
I saw it off the Pistons. That was the correct call.
Nice play by Francois. The game right now is 55-37 Pistons with 6:56 left.
And you know what, Nick? And Go Ref Go for that matter? If the Kings had been playing like this from the tap, we would be watching an entertaining, exciting basketball game.
It would have been a lot closer. Well, Go Ref Go is correct.
I mean,
It
yes,
is entertaining.
yes, this game is entertaining, but it would be impossible contention for game of the week.
That's right, 4 technical fouls this game so far.
It's in heavy consideration.
Very entertaining so far. This could swing either way.
I mean, this is the MNBL. Anything can happen. Ricky Douglas.
This is the first time I've seen them play defense all game.
They got a foul. McMillan is just going to the left and drawing the foul.
Absolutely. They're screaming travel on the Pistons bench, but I only saw 2 steps myself.
There wasn't a travel. That was not a travel. That wasn't even close to being a travel.
Not even close. And he sinks his first.
Who's coming out? Kyle Rufo is out.
And he sinks
McMillan
a second.
hits them both.
He got his head in the game and is getting some points for his team now.
Danny
Nice little
Bitoda
move.
to Ricky Douglas. Could not make the conversion.
And he misses the 3. Nice play. Trying to get something going with the last few minutes left in the game.
They got that on the J-man. Andy J-man. No, with 1 foul.
He hasn't played much this game, though.
Just couldn't fall. Douglas acting and acting, a hoop and a hum. And let me tell you something. Douglas scored that basket over his former Sixer teammate. 2 weeks ago, they were boys. They were
playing together. That was a good play by Ricky Douglas. Fighting for the ball, even with the lead.
Teddy Francois to Hagos.
Nice pass. And he sinks it. Nice play.
The J-Man, he's a lefty.
And he sinks it. The game is now 57-45 with 3:48 left in the game.
Bellandano, all by look, he's going to take all 3 of these.
Oh,
and that's just a backbreaker. That's just a backbreaker.
He just killed their momentum right there.
If Hoggles can match it, couldn't match it, it's going to stay here. Anthony Guerrero said he has not got one over the back call all day, and with 3 minutes and 31 ticks left to go, I do not foresee one in his future.
I think he's right, though. I have seen a few of those. Nice interception by Francois.
Oh, you know what? Is Dave going to call the... Okay.
I didn't see what happened there.
They called a charge, but Sands moved. Leaned into it. That should have been a blocking foul. But Francois ran into a brick wall.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow.
You know what? There were certain advantages of sitting courtside, because I'd have missed that. Beto into Washington.
Nice pass in traffic. Number 7 should have gotten that ball right there. It was a free ball on the floor.
The J-Man to Lodemus.
Nice layup.
Dimitri Lodemus using his left.
The lead is now down to 13 with 2:40 left in the game. He's looking for an open man. Found Daniel for the 3. Doesn't get it.
Lodemus was nice side rebound. 2-on-2 situation.
Nice tipping by the J-Man.
The J-Man bailed him out of that one, because he should have.
The lead is now down to 11 with 2 minutes left. Got to get this rebound.
Piston ball. Washington.
Nice play by Washington.
He did not put the ball on the floor. You don't have to put the ball on the floor if you know where you're at.
Nice pass right there. Nice layup.
Chabray did the same thing. McMillan is down.
The bench calling for a technical foul. I didn't quite see what happened, did you?
I didn't see what happened either. You know what? I think he might have got a little fatigue at one of the rest. What happened?
I think he may have pulled a muscle. He's physically limping, but he's going to stay in the game.
Actually, you know what? What should actually happen is they stop the clock for him. He should come off the floor.
He's still playing, though.
Yeah, they're going to let the Kings get away with one. There you go.
There you go. This ref is
it
really
was a
on top
stoppage
of
of
it.
play. He got it. There you go. Well, he's on the ball.
This ref is really on top of his game right now.
Because the integrity of the rules have to be intact. The integrity of the rules should never be compromised.
Absolutely.
The rules are the rules. Exactly. And I just said that. I said the Kings are getting away with one because of stoppage of play. McMillan should come off the floor.
And you're right. The game is now 62-51. Pistons with 1:48 left in the game.
Oh yes, myself and Go Ref Go. We're going to take the basketball referee's exam next October.
All right, there you go.
We're definitely going to take it, and I hope he's the teacher. I want him to be the professor.
The lead is now down to 11.
Now that ball was not out.
Coach said he tried. He wanted the out of bounds. He didn't get it. Nice interception.
No, Gus, nice
That's why
job.
it's
Make
open.
up your mind.
And he gets the foul. And one right there. Francois coming up big in the clutch.
This is where head coach Paul Conrad needs to be here because this game is, oh, Ricky Douglas got away with a push-off. That was not the pass to do. They need to be killing the clock. Lodum is cleaning it up.
Just misses it.
They need to go into the shave. They're running and gunning. And he's going to shoot it.
And he sinks it. In the clutch, he sinks it all game. He misses 5 to 10 shots.
Yeah, this could be the game of the week. Francois. Lodum cleans it up.
Only 48 seconds left in the game. The game's 9 points.
Ricky Douglas. And he's going to shoot it again.
And he sinks it. What a game. What a game.
Oh, he is.
No more shots. Hold it.
And he gets the foul. 26 seconds left in the game.
Hervé Charles. Oh. Anthony Guerrero saying they don't need to shoot again. If the Pistons truly don't want to shoot again, they won't pass to Hervé Charles.
There you go.
Danny, watch your back, Danny. Hold it right here, Belly. Hold it.
Washington. Teddy Francois going there. Open gate. And McMillan is out of there. McMillan's out of there. In this league, 5 equals bye-bye.
The game is now 68 to 59 with 9.4 seconds left in the game.
Hit 70.
Down Daniel at the line.
He sinks it. Comes off the rim. Time's winding down. He's going to take all 3 of these, back rims it, and that is the game. 69 to 59. The Pistons 10 points better than the Kings.
I mean, from the get-go, the Kings just couldn't stay with them. They were always down by at least 10. At the end, they came strong. They tried to get it closer, but they just couldn't come down with it.
When the Kings realized that they cannot buck the system, that the integrity of the rules will never be compromised, they actually started to play a good basketball game. But unfortunately for the Kings, it took how many multiple technicals to get to that point?
4 technicals throughout this game.
To get to that point, that has to be some type of record. For Nick the Face, Go Ref Go, Nestor Dudley saying we seen use at the games.
Later.